Mr. President, more broadly, let me say that we know we need a change and we need action now from the policies that have gotten us where we are. We have over 11 million people in this country who want to work, but are out of work. Right now, we have more people out of work than there are jobs available. We are in a situation where we have got to focus on creating jobs in America. And that's what this recovery package does. What we're talking about is making sure that we are rebuilding the middle class of this country, Mr. President. That's not a slogan. That is a reality. We have been losing the middle class because we have been losing good-paying jobs in this country. Too many families find themselves in the middle of this economic tsunami, and they are asking us to focus on jobs and those things that will allow them to be able to pick themselves up, be able to work, be able to pay the mortgage, be able to put food on the table, send the kids to college, and have the American dream that we all want for ourselves and our children. That's what this is about. This package is about jobs rebuilding America. Jobs that leave something behind for the taxpayer. A safer bridge, better roads, better water and sewer systems, the ability for small businesses to connect with high-speed internet so that they can sell their products around the country and around the world. It leaves the ability for hospitals to be able to cut costs and cut health care by new technology and be able to move ahead for the future. Jobs rebuilding America is essential to this package. Secondly, jobs in the new green economy. We know that one of the next things we're going to have to tackle is what we do about the incredibly serious threat of global warming. And there is a way to do that, Mr. President, that creates jobs, good-paying jobs here in America, by focusing on the new green economy. That's the new green revolution. You know, Mr. President, it was 101 years ago when the Model T Ford rolled off the line. And at that time, we created a revolution. People being able to move, be more mobile with vehicles. We started a whole revolution that created the middle class of this country. This is now a time for that next revolution. I should also mention that when Henry Ford created the Model T, he also started another revolution, which was paying his workers enough so they could buy the vehicle. Because he knew that good-paying jobs were part of the equation. You could build automobiles, but if nobody could buy them, it wouldn't matter. He understood the demand side of supply and demand. And so he doubled to $5 a day the wages so his workers could buy the vehicles. This package focuses on workers having money in their pocket so they can buy things to be able to get this economy going again. And in the green economy, it is very exciting to see what we've been able to do. Last year on the floor, we passed in our budget resolution a green collar jobs initiative, which I was proud to author. Other than the retooling loans, we were not able to fund the rest of it. This package funds the green collar jobs initiative with $2 billion for grants for advanced batteries, and it focuses on green collar job training, and it focuses on weatherization and energy efficiency for buildings, which we know create 40% of the energy usage in this country. It focuses on creating a smart grid to improve the security and reliability of the electricity grid. You know, Mr. President, if everybody in the United States had an electric vehicle right now, made in America, and they plugged it in, we would totally destroy the electric grid. We don't have the capacity. And so in this bill, we look to the future and say, we want the vehicles, we want the fuel efficiency, we want to stop those carbon emissions, and we better make sure we have a grid that allows that to be able to work. And so that's in here as well. So it's about right now, and it's about where we want to go in terms of jobs in so many different areas. We're talking about loan guarantees and grant programs and tax incentives that combine to create a picture of a future that is based on a green economy and is based on good paying jobs in America. You know, Mr. President, I want to make sure that the 8,000 component parts that goes into a wind turbine, somebody had told me it was 1,200, and then somebody said, no, it's 8,000 actually. 8,000 different parts in one wind turbine. I want to make sure that those are manufactured in this country. Not just that we use the wind energy, which is important, but 70% of the economic activity in using wind energy comes from manufacturing the parts. We do that pretty well in Michigan, Mr. President, as well as I know around the country. But we're pretty proud of a skilled workforce that knows how to make things, manufacture things, develop things, engineer things. The green economy and the incentives in this recovery bill focus on creating those kinds of jobs. And it's very exciting to see where we can go. We also know that there are people that right now we need to be focused on making sure we have support for our states and communities so they can keep police officers on the beat, school teachers in the classroom, and keep jobs, very, very important jobs in public service that we all benefit from every day. That is in this package. We also know that, Mr. President, there are a tremendous amount of people that are hurt. And certainly, I speak from people in our great state that work hard every day and have been caught in the middle of this economic crisis we're in. And we've not seen much in the last 8 years to recognize the hurt that families are going through and to help them through this, what we hope will be a temporary situation. Unemployment compensation benefits are increased in this bill. Help for families to be able to keep their health insurance is in this bill. Job training and help for people who have lost their jobs because of unfair trade practices is in this bill. Help to put food on the table for families is in this bill. Mr. President, this is a very, very important economic recovery package that focuses ultimately on making sure that we are creating jobs in America. That's what this is about. It's all kinds of jobs, that's for sure, because there's not one silver bullet. It's all kinds of jobs, but it is about creating jobs, creating opportunities, looking to the future, disregarding the policies that haven't worked, saying, you know what, we're not going to do that anymore. The same things that have been proposed that relate to what's happened the last 8 years, we're not going to do that anymore. We can't afford to do that. We're in a crisis. We need to act boldly, smartly, and now. This bill does that. This is about creating jobs in America. And I hope we will join together in a strong bipartisan vote to get it done. Thank you, Mr. President.